What is up, you guys? The Game 6970 here, and have a bit of an announcement I need to make. Due to some sort of hardware problems with my computer, I will not be able to upload videos for a while. So what's exactly going on with the computer? Well, it works, but it's not booting and shutting down properly. Like, the best way to describe it, when it's shutting down, it'll show the shutting down icon. And since I have two monitors, I'm actually able to see what's happening on that thing at the same time. But it shows the shutdown icon on one. And if you look over to my monitor on the right, it'll show the brand of the motherboard booting up before it's completely shut down or restarting or whatever like that. And when I boot it up, it shows the same brand logo, shuts off, then turns back on. Like, this can either range from 1 to 3 times before it actually gets to the Windows logo. And then I'm able to proceed to do whatever I want. Now, that's an issue when it comes to installing stuff and updates, because it could fuck shit up even more. And I know this isn't a software problem because I ruled that out and literally tried every little thing I could think of, looked up various things for errors and like pretty much everything. I even went so far as to remove certain components from the motherboard to see, like, okay, is it this causing it or is it that causing it? No, I cannot figure it out. I either somehow got a virus in it, and it's really fucked up my system, like, not so much in the hard drive, because I've reinstalled Windows, like Windows 10, like, 2 or 3 times. Even went to an older version, and then I tried to roll back to Windows 8.1, and it still did not fix my issue. I never really liked Windows 10 too much, per se, anyway, considering the first time I ever installed, well, I didn't actually install it. It was more like Microsoft forced the update on me. I was perfectly happy with my Windows 7 at that time, but it is what it is. And like I lost everything then. And I'm honestly not so sure it's a virus or if it's literally just hardware starting to fail or what it is. Like, I know one of the last things I did was I made a few videos, rendered them, and I had an update. I don't know how current the update was for Windows, but right after that I started running into a bunch of problems. And I just don't know I didn't know what to do to fix it, so I'm in the process of building a new computer from the ground up. Right now I have I have the case, I have some extra cooling fans, and I just ordered the motherboard, and I should be getting that here in the mail pretty soon. That being said, I ain't gonna have all the stuff I need relatively quickly, because I can't exactly afford all of it more at the same time. So it's going to be little by little I'm going to be buying, and I'll be making updates on where I am in terms of getting everything ready and back up and running. I'm hoping it takes no more than 2 months. It's because I get paid every 2 weeks doing what I do, so there's that. Now, some of you are asking, why didn't I just take it to a computer shop? Well, if it's gonna turn out being, like, the motherboard failing anyway, which part of me thinks it does, or if I somehow manage to get a virus in BIOS, which I'm not entirely sure if that's possible. Some people say it is, some people say it ain't, some people say you can just, update your BIOS or reset it, which I tried both of those things, and nothing worked. I couldn't, well, one of those things I couldn't work. I tried resetting it by removing a little battery in it and on the motherboard, and that did nothing. And the way this computer worked is weird. Like, it would tell me to type in commands in order to update the BIOS in this certain way, and I couldn't even do it through an USB because I didn't have an option for this particular motherboard. I had to do it when the computer is booted up, and since I can't do it from the command prompt, I can do a certain amount through the command prompt, and then it says like, oh, this area is not specified or that. It's like, I don't know, and just not wanting to take the risk of really fucking somebody up, not fucking somebody up, fucking it up even more, so I have to buy even more parts, which some of the parts I'm going to be able to salvage, like the graphics card, the power supply, which I'm actually not too sure about the power supply, but I should be okay with that at the very least. So I'm saving some money from having to invest in this new computer. And yeah, I said graphics card, hard drive, and power supply. Those are the things I can save. I can't save the RAM or the CPU, which I'm probably just gonna sell those off and try and make back some money to help to pay for the parts I need. So this does indeed suck. Fortunately, though, I was able to back up all my videos I did record or previously recorded, and some of the stuff that I had just recorded before these projects, before these problems. I'm sorry, I'm getting everything mixed up because I'm not exactly happy about it. I don't think anybody would be happy about it if their computer just would start acting up like that and they had no alternative. Like, I'm pretty sure I said why I didn't take it to a shop to get it looked at. It's because if they couldn't fix it, they probably would just wind up telling me getting a new computer. So if I'm repeating myself there, I apologize. So I just figured it's just better just to build it from the ground up that way. I just wish I didn't have to do it this soon. I wanted to, but not this soon because I was trying to save money up for other things, but I gotta do what I gotta do, so it's like, whatever. But yeah, I got some of the videos, I got all my videos and important stuff over onto my external hard drive, so those are all backed up, and you might have seen me upload Bendy, and what was the other one? Press the button, yeah, will you press the button? And those up, and I also had Spec Ops The Line and Mad Father Part 4. Unfortunately, those are not edited, but I do have them recorded, so I can edit them once I get everything back. I technically could still do those. However, I don't want to do that. Well, it's not that I don't want to do that. It's just the simple fact that my other source of doing that is a shitty laptop that's from 2012 or 13. And it could barely even render some of the AMVs I made back in the day. So it's not going to be able to run smoothly trying to render something like Spec Ops The Line at 1080p. The thing might actually fucking explode because of how old it is. Like, I wouldn't say it's ancient, but it's definitely not a gaming laptop. I just bought that just so I had some access to the internet and entertainments, whatever, because I didn't have an PlayStation or Xbox at the time, or Xbox 3, no, Xbox One, or whatever. I just needed it for entertainment purposes, whatever. But yeah, as soon as I get everything set up again and ready to go, those are going to be the first two things I upload. Aside from updates I'm going to make about getting the parts and everything. But, again, I apologize for the inconvenience. This video right here is actually turned out being a little longer than I wanted to. I'm just rambling on and on and on, probably repeating myself. But I just can't help it, man. It just freaking sucks. It really does. But, bear with me. I'll get these videos up as soon as I possibly can again. Just need a little time and money. So, until then, I'm the Game 6970, and I'll see you all later.